India has had a serious army brutality problem since the 1950s, and it doesn't seem to be going away. Back in 1951, the Naga people of the northeast began a violent rebellion against the government of India, demanding self-determination. Unable to control the situation, the government came up with the Armed Forces Special Powers Act. According to the AFSPA, once a state's governor or the center declare an area disturbed, the army can be sent in. They can shoot on sight, arrest without warrant, and enter, search, and destroy premises or vehicles, all without fearing legal ramifications. Decades later, what was meant to be an emergency measure was still in force, and in fact, it was extended to other parts of the country too. But also, it was being thoroughly abused. Today, the cases of violence in Manipur have piled up. Killings, abduction, rape, and torture, all allegedly perpetrated by security forces. As a result, anti-government sentiment in the state has only increased, with violent protests to abolish this law erupting periodically. So why is this widely abused law still being implemented? Even after all these years, these areas are still littered with militancy. The 3 militant groups from the 1950s have now multiplied to 26, and the numbers of insurgency-related incidents remain high. The government argues that these numbers would be even higher if it wasn't for the army's regular anti-militant operations. If the AFSPA were to be repealed due to a few bad apples, it would bring down the morale of everyone in India's defense forces. But is violence breeding more violence in this state? Is abolishing AFSPA really the answer, or should we look for another solution? Tell us in the comments below.